Welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, everybody here in the greater Baton Rouge community is no stranger to the great work being done in the community by the Baton Rouge Police Department. A big part of that is Crimestoppers, and here to tell us about that is Lieutenant Donald Stone. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks so much for what you do out there, keeping us all safe. I know Crimestoppers is a very important part of that. Tell me a little bit about how it works and really why it's so important now more than ever.
It works because of people like you, the media, the community, and law enforcement. That's the three ingredients that make up a successful Crimestoppers program. Someone calls us, gives us information on a crime, information that they have that'll help us solve a crime. They're guaranteed their anonymity, and they're also guaranteed a cash reward if that call leads to an arrest.
And that's really a key point of that people need to understand, is that it's completely anonymous, right?
That's the most important point, is the anonymity. I give them my personal guarantee that their information, their personal information, will never be released, because we don't obtain personal information from any of our callers.
And that's really what makes it so effective. I know that this program, from my years working in TV news before this and all that, I've seen it firsthand. I mean, what a huge impact it's had on crime here in Baton Rouge, right?
Yes, the program has been in Baton Rouge since 1982, and we've got about $1.8 million has been paid out in cash rewards in the 8-parish area that we work with in the Baton Rouge area.
And I know that's so important now, because it's the best way for people to anonymously give you the tips that you need to bring these people to justice and to get these problems off the streets, right?
Yes, it's a safe way. It's an anonymous way and a safe way. And no one that calls Crimestoppers will ever testify in court as to what they told us.
And this is really it has just a huge impact here, right?
Yeah, that's just last year, over 300 arrests.
Wow.
We're up into the thousands of arrests since 1982. It has a great impact. Every crime that you're going to hear about through the media, we're going to be involved in. Somebody's going to call us and give us information on that.
And that's really all they need to do, right? They just have to call the number and you'll take it from there.
A quick 5-minute phone call. They're giving a code number, and they'll have to check back with us as to the status of their information, and that's all it takes.
Well, shifting gears a little bit, I know you have an exciting event coming up, recognizing some people. It's an awards banquet. Tell
Yes,
me a
we
little
do.
bit about that.
The first one that we've ever had here in the Baton Rouge area. It's going to be our annual Law Enforcement Recognition Awards banquet. It's February the 26th. It's going to be held at the Renaissance Hotel on Bluebonnet Boulevard. We're going to recognize local law enforcement, those officers and those different agencies that Crimestoppers works with on a regular basis. It's a event that we're going to use to raise money for Crimestoppers. Crimestoppers is a non-profit organization, a 501c3.
Right.
The Baton Rouge Police Department has just been fortunate enough to host it since 1982. So we're selling tables. Individual chairs are $100. A table goes from $1,250 to $10,000 as in an attempt to raise money for the Crimestoppers program. So far, it's been very successful. We've sold a lot of tables. We still have some tables left. Love to fill the room with law enforcement and those that care about us in the community.
So if I'm a person seeing this out there, and I either as an individual or maybe want to have my business or my organization get involved, where do I need to go for more information?
You go to crimestoppersbr.com. That's our website. On the website, you'll see where you can hit on the link that'll take you to the paperwork that needs to be completed and turned in, or you can call us in the Crimestoppers office at 389-3361. Or if you call during the daytime, 7 to 3, you can reach us at the old number that we all know, 344-STOP.
That's right. Thanks so much for coming on. Tell us all about it and the great work you're doing out in the community.
Thank you.
And speaking of great law enforcement, it's also taking place in Livingston Parish under the direction of Sheriff Jason Ard. Take a look, everyone.
Since 2012, when I was elected, we've been able to accomplish a great bit here at this office, mostly due to the deputies that we have working here. They're such a tremendous group of men and women that are dedicated to this parish. And so, we've had some challenges with the growth of this parish. Has been just tremendous. And, we've recognized since, this increase in our population that there's been an unfortunate increase in our burglaries and thefts. So recognizing that and working hard toward, what can we do to fix this issue. And in doing that, we've created this burglary task force, and they have really done a great job in decreasing that issue, and work really hard at it. So it's and of course the numbers show that. And like burglaries and thefts, narcotics is one of those crimes, along with those other two, that are something that nationwide that law enforcement battle. I mean, you're going to battle that, and narcotics has always been at the top of the list, and that's the root of most crimes, if not all crimes. But most crimes, narcotics are involved in it, and so it's been a challenge to us, like some of the others, because of the increase in population. We've seen some increase in some of the narcotic behavior. So we had recently beefed up our narcotic division, and with that we've got close to $2 million in illegal narcotics off the streets. A lot of people want to hear about your burglaries and your narcotics because that's what a lot of them are kind of connected to in some way. But this office is made up of so much more, and the ones that really stick out to me is your patrol deputies, because although they're the front line, a lot of people think they just go there and they kind of turn everything over, which a lot of times your patrol deputy is the one to handle things from the time they get there to the time it goes to court. I mean, they really do a tremendous job. They have a lot of great technology in those units now. From back in the early 90s when I was in a patrol car to now, it just looks like a spaceship to me. I mean, there's so much, from laptop computers to radars. We have some new in-car cameras, and things that they need to help them do their job better. And so you want these guys to be able to be equipped very well, and they are. And they're also connected to so much. The patrol division is not just patrol guys. You have K-9 units on there, and we have some of the top K-9 guys in the country. I'll put them up against anybody. They do a tremendous job. We actually have 4 of them, and we have a criminal patrol division that's also in link with that. We have a motor division that actually does a lot of not only funeral escorts, but pays a lot of attention to traffic issues in a growing parish. We have a lot of that. We have our Marine division, which everybody knows in Livingston Parish. I mean, we have so many waterways, and it's become a tremendous burden on us. We work hand in hand with the Wildlife and Fishery and the surrounding agencies, Ascension Parish and St. John. We have a couple of locals in the Killian Police Department that actually have some waterways, and they have some boats. And on these big weekends, we have these major events from Lake Bash and poker runs, the Tick Fall 200, which is a huge, huge event. It's a big challenge for these Marine Division. But when you see Marine Division, don't think those guys are only in there operating boats. Most of those guys are coming out of the patrol units and getting in a boat. They're very well trained, very well educated. They know their job. They know what they need to do. So if you're a citizen in Livingston Parish, I can tell you this. I've been all over the nation and met many sheriffs, many police chiefs, many law enforcement officers. We have, without a doubt, some of, if not the best men and women that you could possibly ask for to protect this parish. They are just tremendous, tremendous people. They are from here, they're connected to here, they have family here, their kids, everything. Being from this community, living in this community, it makes us a little sense of ownership that you care about it. They dedicate their lives, literally, on a daily, nightly, 24/7 basis, every day, to protect you and your family. We want to continue to work with our community. We want you to continue to trust us, to feed us the information you've always fed us. Open your doors to us. Don't hesitate to call with that information. Just know that we're here to serve and protect you, the citizen, and to make this place the safe place it's always been and continue to keep it safe. So I'm proud of where we're at today, and I'm very excited where we're going to be at in the future.
When we come back on Across Louisiana, we'll get an update about what's happening at the Southern University Law Center from Chancellor John Pierre. Don't miss it.